Hello everyone, hope you're doing great. This is 5 million. You're welcome to my channel once more. If you're an old subscriber, thank you for always being here. Thank you for subscribing. If you're new to my channel, kindly click on the subscription button so that anytime I upload a new video you will see it. Also click the notification bell so that you can be notified of new videos as they come. The purpose of our channel is to help people to discover their purpose in life, to help people to renew their mind so that they can think well, because if you don't think well you will not act well. The reason people behave the way they behave is because of the way they think, and they think the way they think because of what they have read, what they have watched, what they have seen, what they have been taught. So a combination of all these things form the mindset that people have and the way they behave, and the reason they behave the way they behave. God didn't create anybody to be an armed robber. Nobody was created to be a thief. Nobody was created to be a prostitute. Nobody was created to be stealing public funds. Nobody was created to be a murderer or a kidnapper. People behave the way they behave because of the way they think, where they grew up, what their parents taught them, what they learned from peers and siblings and other people around them. So what we are here to help you to renew your mind the way you think so that you can think better and behave better and look inward and discover who you are. At the end of the day, you'll be able to fulfill the purpose God sent you here on earth, because God sent everybody with a purpose. There's no single person that was not made to come on earth with a purpose. If you have not yet discovered it, it's not the fault of God. God didn't create you to be idle. He didn't create you to be redundant. He didn't create you to be obscure. You are a part of a huge machine. The universe, you're a part of the whole entire universe, but you're very important. You are one person, but you are very, very important. All right. Okay, you are part of a large whole. You are part of the universe. You are one person out of the 8 billion people, or close to 8 billion people on earth, but you were created with a very big purpose. You have something to contribute on earth. If you have not yet discovered it, you need to go and discover why you are here on earth. And so, and if you're behaving in a certain way, your behavior, if you don't like it or people around you don't like it, you can change it. There's no behavior, there's no character that cannot be changed. Nobody should say, and that's the way I am. You can change anything. If you can unlearn some of the negative things you have learned in the past that made you or makes you to think the way you think and behave the way you think. Listen, this is the equation. You behave the way you behave because of the way you think, and you think the way you think because of things you have learned. If you unlearn the negative things, you will think better. But that is not our topic for today. Today we are discussing marriage. Is marriage your life's purpose on earth? That is the topic of today. Is marriage your life's purpose on earth? So many people, especially the ladies, feel that if you're not yet married, that is the end of the world. That's you're worth nothing. All these things are the mindset acquired as a growing up child. As a young girl, most of the time you keep hearing from your parents, Learn how to do this so that the husband will not chase you out of the house. So, is this what you're going to take to your husband's house? No man will marry you like this. So, on and on and on and on. They keep feeding you all those kinds of statements as if, if you're not married, that is the end of you. They make you feel as if without marriage you're nothing. But they were doing it ignorantly. Those things are changing, but they have not totally changed. A lot of people are still under pressure from their parents to get married. So many ladies who have gone to school and who are working are depressed because they feel they are not married. They're always angry, angsty because they feel that they are not married. Is marriage your life's purpose on earth? Is marriage why God made you really? I will answer in the negative. Marriage is not why you're here on earth. Marriage is the relationship status, just like every other relationship status. Just like somebody who has a father, somebody who has a mother, somebody who has a sister, a sibling, who has a friend. Marriage is not the be all and end all of why we are here on earth. Don't get me wrong, marriage is good, very, very good. The institution of marriage is a very good institution that God created for a purpose, but that is not the only reason why you're here on earth. That is not the be all and end all of life. If you don't get married, you will still make heaven. And if you don't get married, and if you get married, you can still end up in hell. So marriage does not guarantee you eternity. Marriage does not guarantee that you'll be rich. Marriage does not guarantee that you'll be happy. Marriage does not guarantee that you even have children. There are so many people who got married and they don't have children. So marriage does not guarantee anything. Marriage is a relationship status. And another mistake that some ladies make, they think that once I get married now, my whole life will be complete. Everything is blissful. Wrong. Marriage is not a destination. Marriage is a journey. Marriage is a journey on its own. When you get married, you start an entirely new process. You start an entirely new journey. And sometimes you don't know what you're going to meet on the way. There is nobody who has embarked on a journey who knew everything that he was going to meet on the way before he went there. You might know the people you're going to meet. You might know the hotel you will stay in. You might know the airline you will take, the transport company you will take, but you will definitely not know everything that will happen on that journey. That is how marriage is. Some people get married and they start regretting their life from the minute they got married, from the wedding hall, from the reception. Their life became hell. Some people get married and they live in agony throughout their life. So don't just think that once you get married, you'll be very happy and everything is going to be fine. I'm not cursing you. My prayer for you is that when you get married, you will be happy, but don't get married anyhow because you feel that when you get married, that is everything is going to be all right. Marriage is a journey. Before you got married, you were on your own, you could do anything you wanted, but once you get married, you have a partner, somebody you have to consider all the time. And if it's a man, you have to consider his opinion. He's the leader. Sometimes he feels, depending on the kind of person you married. So you can't, things will never remain the same way they were before you got married. And when children comes along, the challenges are tripled or doubled, or depending on how many people you have in your family. So don't think that once you get married, everything is going to be perfect. Marriage is meant to help you to fulfill your purpose. Marriage is not your purpose. That is why you need to find out who you are. You need to find out why God sent you on it before you get married. Sometimes the reason why you're not yet married is because you have not discovered your purpose. Because God knows that once you get married, that purpose He created you for will not be achieved. Because you don't yet know your purpose. Once you get married, you're busy with husband, you're busy with children, you don't know, you'll not be able to even sit down to think about why you're here on earth. Sometimes, not all the time. There are so many other factors. That is the topic for another day. Why am I still single? That is the topic for another day. Today we're talking about if marriage is a life's purpose. As we were growing up also, when we were in secondary school, there are so many of us who were already engaged, not so many, some of us who were already engaged when in secondary school. You see a lot of people admiring them, drooling over them, following them around as if being married is, they're like celebrities, especially when their husbands will buy them, or their husbands to be will buy them this raining sandal, this kind of bag, give them money, and they're spending money like water. So many girls will be drooling and wishing, oh, I wish I'm the one that is married. That mindset, a lot of people are still battling with it. And so many people feel that once they get to a certain age and are not yet married, the whole world has collapsed. No, there are so many people who did wonderful things on earth who were never married. They didn't get married. Someone like Mother Teresa never got married. She didn't have one children, biological child, but she has so many children all over the world, so many admirers. She affected so many lives, saved so many lives. Her name will never be wiped off from history because of what she did. There are so many women who were never married, but they achieved a lot. They achieved their purpose. If you don't get married, you can still make heaven. If you get married, you can still go to hell. In fact, marriage has taken a lot of people to hell. I know of one woman who discovered, I heard of one woman who discovered her husband cheating. She got a gun, shot her husband, shot the person he was cheating her with, and killed herself. Where do you think she ended up? Hell. It was marriage, the direct entry from marriage to hell. So don't think that once you get married, everything is going to be alright. Discover your purpose on earth first. Find out why God made you. Why you're fulfilling that purpose, the man will locate you there. Same goes for the man. Find out why you're here on earth first. Don't just marry anyhow. Marry with vision. Marry the person that will help you fulfill that vision. That is why, if you have not yet discovered your purpose on earth, it's not good to marry, because when you marry, for instance, if you're called to be a pastor, and then you met a girl and she agrees to marry you, never told her you're going to be a pastor, all of a sudden you wake up and say you want to become a pastor, she might have issues with it, because you never discussed it when you were starting out that relationship. So you need to discover your purpose on earth first before you can marry the right person. You can marry the person that will help you to move that vision forward. It is very, very, very important. Because people are having issues today because they married the wrong person. They didn't marry with vision. Marriage is not your purpose on earth. Marriage is just a relationship status. Marriage is getting somebody that will help you to fulfill your purpose, because two are better than one. Two good heads are always better than one head. It doesn't mean you can't fulfill purpose on your own, because there are so many people who didn't get married that fulfilled purpose. It's not everybody that must get married. There are reverend fathers there. There are reverend sisters. There are people who didn't marry for one purpose or the other. It's not everybody that must get married. The most important thing is to fulfill your purpose on earth. If you don't get married, God will not ask you why you didn't get married. I've never seen. It's only He will only ask you the purpose He sent you here on earth, the gifts He gave you, the talents He gave you. Did you bury it under marriage? Or did you bury those gifts under a ton of marital issues? So don't allow people to put you under pressure. Don't allow the society, don't allow your mother or your father to put you under pressure. Don't allow peers to put you under pressure, so that you just see any man or any woman, you jump in and marry them so that you can answer a married woman. No, or a married man. That is not the purpose of life. Marriage, like I said, I'm saying it once again, is a relationship status. It is not a destination, it is a journey. When you embark on marriage, you start on a whole new journey. You acquire a lot of a set of new set of challenges. It comes with its own challenges. So if you're not properly prepared, you're going to make mistakes. A lot of people jump in and they're praying that, oh, I wish I never got married. Don't be like that. Don't join that bandwagon. You need to marry with vision, and there's no age. There's no matter, we can marry at any age. Everybody is not the same. That your sister got married at the age of 25 doesn't mean you must get married at the age of 25, even if they are your younger ones. I've seen people who their younger ones got married before them. By the time they themselves got married, they got the best marriage out of every other person. Their marriage was the best out of those people who did it so fast and quickly. That is not the whole purpose why you're here on earth. Discover your purpose here first. That man will locate you. Discover your purpose here first and be doing it so that you can locate the right woman. Sometimes you may not see the right one if you have not yet discovered your purpose. If you have not yet found out why God created you, the right one may not come along. You may just marry anyhow person. But that is not your portion. Alright. We're done for today. Next time we are going to be talking about why am I still single? Why am I still single? Kindly click on the subscription button and click the red notification bell. And if you have any question, you can send us an email at the name of my email address is findmillion@gmail.com. findmillion@gmail.com. Just the name of my channel at gmail.com. If you have any questions, we're here to answer you free of charge. Thank you.